Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the next topic. Finally, we're talking about females. So it's female leadership, the characteristics and styles, and really discussing how a woman leads different teams. First, the table of contents. We start with the introduction to female leadership. We continue with key characteristics, the psychological safety model, overview of leadership styles. Then we go deeper into the transformational leadership, laissez faire and transactional leadership, and the relational and connective leadership. Female leadership is very important for inclusivity and diversity management, of course, because as you may already know, for women, it has been a very long battle to be part of leadership. So, gender equality has become a very much a priority in modern organizations. Studies do show positive impacts of female leaders on team cohesion, adaptability, and a more inclusive culture. Um, Again, I have a individual thought experiment. So imagine you're navigating a maze with your team, and your female leader encourages everyone to share ideas, listen closely, and adapt the plan based on input. Do you think a more commanding leadership style would lead the same result? You may think about it and come back to learn more. Next up, we are talking about the key characteristics of female leaders. So, for sure, we have emotional intelligence. Female leaders excel in understanding and managing emotions, therefore, fostering a more positive work environment. Empathy. A lot of female leaders connect with diverse personalities and address the team needs more effectively. Then we have communication. Of course, female leaders prioritize clear and open communication, fostering trust and alignment. A lot of female leaders remain flexible and navigate complex organizational dynamics with a lot of adaptability. And female leaders often create collaborative environments and therefore enhance relationship building. Now, pause and go back or think back to last chapter where we discussed the key qualities of an inclusive leader. And here you can see a perfect connection of the key qualities of the inclusive leader and the key characteristics of female leaders. So, first we have emotional intelligence and humility. Both foster self awareness and respect. Empathy and curiosity both involve understanding and valuing diversity team needs. Relationship building and empowerment both ensure team members feel supported and valued. Adaptability and collaborations both navigate challenges while fostering teamwork and innovation. And communication and allyship both promote trust, transparency, and advocacy for inclusivity. Next up, I have the psychological safety model that you can see on the left. It's based on the one that Edmondson in 1999 developed. So basically, the psychological safety model allows team members to express ideas and take risks without fear of, or generally, psychological safety does that without the fear of negative consequences. So, therefore, it's really important in fostering open communication, trust, and collaboration. Female leaders, as I said, really excel in creating psychologically safe environments through empathy and emotional intelligence. You have here the high performance zone, which is very wanted. It's when both psychological safety and motivation are high, which enables team members to take risks, share innovative ideas, and perform at their best. The low performance zone, though, really makes teams fall into zones of anxiety, apathy, or discomfort where individuals may either fear judgment, disengaged, or underperform. This really hinders collaboration and innovation, limiting the overall team success. If you are working currently at a job, you may also just take a moment and really think where you think you are in this on this model. If your psychological safety is high or rather low, your motivation is high or rather low as well. Overview of leadership styles. So, female leaders often adopt various leadership styles as well as male leaders. This is totally normal because, of course, they're also the way you choose your leadership styles not only depends on your gender, but also on various different aspects throughout your life. Transformational relational and connective leadership are very commonly observed among female leaders. Laissez-faire and transactional styles are less common, and leadership styles have a very high impact on the team motivation, decision making, and overall performance. So it's something that leaders shouldn't just choose blindly. Transformational leadership is really characterized by those four different things. First, inspiration. Female leaders who use transformational leadership are setting ambitious goals and really inspiring their team members to exceed expectations. Their transformational leadership is more focused on collaboration and engagement, which really encourages open communication and shared decision making. Of course, inclusivity is very important in transformational leadership as well. It ensures that all team members feel valued and aligned with the shared vision. And of course, innovation is another very important aspect, as it creates a culture where creativity and innovation can thrive through really building trust and empowering. Laissez-faire and transactional leadership. Um, they are less common in female leadership, but they can be effective in specific contexts. Laissez-faire leadership really focuses on providing autonomy by interfering only when really necessary. So that really helps in high performing, self motivated teams where minimal supervision is needed. And transactional leadership focuses more on the structured, task focused approach with continuous rewards for success. So it's more effective in environments requiring structure, clear deadlines, and only having measurable outcomes. Then we have the relational and connective leadership. Relational leadership really builds on strong relationships and encouraging participative decision making. So it's not only the leader that makes the decision, but also the team members. And the connective leadership focuses on balancing people oriented and task oriented approaches. Both leadership styles foster collaboration, trust, and respect, and actively engage employees in the decision making process. You may ask, are there more leadership styles? Because you've heard of them. Of course, they are, yes, but since autocratic or directive leadership really more focus on control, hierarchy, and therefore really conflict with natural female traits, they won't be covered due to time reasons as well. So, what have we learned? Female leadership positively impacts team cohesion. Emotional intelligence, empathy, and strong communication are very defining traits of female leaders. Psychological safety is very much key to high performance teams. Leadership styles such as transformational, relational, and connective really align well with inclusive and diverse work environments. And female leaders' adaptability and ethical standards can really drive organizational success in dynamic environments. Next up, you have an online test to really check do you remember what key characteristics female leaders have? Do you remember or can you connect those key characteristics of female leaders with key characteristics of an inclusive leader? Do you know all the different leadership styles and which of those are more connected to female leaders? Yeah, so feel free to look through the presentation again, really learn everything, and I hope you have the best luck in checking your knowledge in the online test. See you soon.